Alright, sorry. This is like a surprise for you. But the class, some classes will be recorded just for legacy. We're talking about autobiography. So when I'm gone, they say, what was Mr. Timi doing when he was alive? They can watch these videos and see what I was doing. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
For parental consent, we're not putting anybody's face. So don't turn back and look at the camera, please. Alright, just what? The mom does not mind. I don't worry. But for just now, the school mind. Alright. So we'll just keep it just me and your audio voice. Alright, in the video. We'll continue our conversation. We'll start a conversation on autobiography. But before we continue, I want to remind you again of that book that we should all download. What book is that?
The one
thing by
Ray Keller or something like that. Dustin LeVar.
The One Thing by Gary Keller and Jay Papasan. Please get the book. It's free. It's 295 pages. Alright, 295 pages.
That's a lot.
It's not a lot. Alright, you don't have to read all in one week. You can commit to reading one chapter daily. And before you know it, you're done. It's extremely important that you understand the concept in this book before you're done with your senior secondary school. This is the right time to read this book before you get to uni. Because you want to put your resources in your core, in your passion, whatever it is you know that you have proclivity for or potential in that. So you want to put research. So for example, a brother is studying data analysis. So if he's good in science and good in computer, good in coding, he was already working on a website for the school. What's the name of the other guy? Donatus, yes. Way back in year 10, they were already working on the website or so. Alright, for the school website. So they're already into what they're going to be studying in university. So it makes sense for all the resources experience with channel to be in that same line. By the time he's done graduated, this guy is going to be cooked. What does that mean? Extremely good at what he's doing and he's ready to be what? Served. I get clients, get other organizations to patronize his skill or services. And then that's how he gets to earn money. And next thing he knows, he goes home and he wants to get married, starts a family, starts living the life. What else is there to live in? Alright, so that's the entire summary of your life journey in a nutshell. So all this thing is just to prepare you for your next phase. And to get into that next phase, you have to have some information so you can make the right decision. Alright, so where you're going to get this information is from this book, The One Thing. I'll just say really small excerpts before we continue on going small. If everyone has the same number of hours in a day, why do some people seem to get so much done than others? In one phrase, what's the answer? Time management. And not just time management. Also, the activity you are doing is the right activity. Because, for example, time management. For example, you can decide to learn swimming, learn how to play the guitar, learn how to play the saxophone, learn how to be a cheerleader, learn how to fight, taekwondo, tai chi, whatever it is. You can give yourself to many things. Basketball, football, handball, volleyball, American football, golf. Is it worth it to learn all these things? Not necessarily if you want to have an idea, but if you want to be an expert in something, alright, you have to give your time to that thing. That's the meaning of going small. You can't spread yourself too thin, learning all sorts of skills. You only have 24 hours. When would you become a guru in one? So somebody that is spending his time, I think I saw a quote somewhere. I don't know exactly how the quote is. It said, don't fear the man who knows how to make 10,000 moves or so.
Don't fear the man who knows 10,000 moves.
Don't fear the man who knows 10,000 moves. But fear the man
that practice one move 10,000.
Thank you very much. Who has mastered one move or has practiced one move 10,000 times. That's the one to fear. Alright, so that's the whole concept of going small, and that's what this book is trying to get you to understand. How do they do more, achieve more, earn more, have more? If time is the currency of achievement, then why are some able to cash in their allotments for more cheats than others? The answer is they make getting to the art of things the art of their approach. they go small. Study one course. Nigeria have a challenge, and one of the problems or challenges Nigeria have is that we're not really sure what we're doing. So you see many Nigerians after they graduate, they start learning another trade, going for another certification. A lawyer is doing, is singing, like, Files. I don't know if you know Files. He's studying law, but I'm not sure he's, an active practicing lawyer. So we are very, confused. And the reason why we're confused is because nobody is telling us that, excuse me, we don't need to be a jack of all. We don't need to. Who are we trying to impress? Master something. Yes, your parents will be proud when you're very good, but start understanding that you don't need to spread yourself so thin now. All right, channel your energy into that one thing you have potential in, and put in all your time and energy so that you are the best in that field. There's a question I want to leave us with before you leave Starbucks school. Find one thing you'll be the first to do, or if they've done everything that you are thinking of, make sure you are the best at something. Does that make sense? So that you are the best at something. Even if there are a lot of fashion designers out there, a lot of content creators out there, a lot of lawyers out there, make sure if you enter that field, you master that field so well. If they're looking for someone in that field, your name will be the first that will pop up in their mind. Or create something. Performance Enhancement Coaching started over 10 years ago. With all humility, I'm the only person doing it in Nigeria. If the world ends today, I will die smiling. Alright, so that's the whole concept. That's the whole idea. That's the legacy that I will leave. I've worked with over 1,000 teenagers. I hardly will go to a mall without seeing somebody that I know or that knows me. Last time I went to Magic Land with my son, I saw some of the students there. And I told Kumbi, I saw him Magic Land. He said, "Oh, you saw me? I saw you. I didn't know that you saw me." So my point is, find one thing that you'll be the first to do it. Or, what's the other thing? You'll be the best at it. So ask the person beside you, what are you going to be the best at? I think about it. So answer that question. So that brings us back to the conversation of how do I want to be remembered? How do you want to be remembered? How would the world remember you? How would your classmates remember you? That's the essence of living. Otherwise, we're wasting our time here in this world. So we started the conversation on autobiography last week, Wednesday. I'm not sure I've downloaded. You guys are having 100-day celebration tomorrow. I wish I can get this documentary so you watch it tomorrow. I'll be coming to school. I pray I remember. Nisha, please remind me what's happening when you get home. I'll try to remember. Or at least tell your sister what's it. I'll try to remember. I will try. But I have the documentary, I think, in one of my hard drives. It's worth it. The likes of Andrew Carnegie, Aaron Ford, John D. Rockefeller, J.P. Morgan, Cornelius Vanderbilt. It's a good watch. You will enjoy it. Alright. So I pray I remember. So one way to capture your future, have a vision or blueprint of your life is to answer this question, especially the 7th question. Your contribution in making the world a better place. Alright, I'm just trying my own best. There's so many problems in our world. There are problems in the Middle East, there are problems in the in the top East, there are problems in the bottom East, there are problems everywhere. Alright, so my part is not to complain. Oh, this is the problem, that is the problem. Everybody's part is to what solution are you going to bring to reduce the what? To reduce the problem, that's all. Don't be a part of the problem, just be a part of the solution. Starting from your company. So this is the first lady who was the governor for some few months. She was the deputy to who? Who was the governor of, I think, what governor was, what state was Peter Obi? I know, bro. So at one point in time, Peter Obi was impeached. So in the process of him clearing his name, the deputy became the governor. and that's how she became the first female governor in Nigeria. Only for some few months. Virginia Ngozi Etiaba, the name is there, between November 2006 and February 2007, just few months. She's not dead. I'm saying she was in the office. She was in office for this time window of frame. So officially, we've never had a female governor. And some of you in this class looking like a potential female governor. Who would you vote for if any of your...
Just for real.
Why? Why is it governor? Please, can we clap for Tosa? Future governor of Nigeria, 2001.
75.
That's a long time ago. What's I say?
For real.
Life is an empty canvas where I paint your future. Benefits of writing biography. Number one, autobiography. To see and know what is possible in the realms of human works, achievements and accomplishments. And that's why you research on the likes of the great people that you know. You know, from who made Apple? What's his name? Steve Jobs, Elon Musk, Jeff Bezos, Mark Zuckerberg. All these people, by the time you read about a story, it just sort of inspires you. Or the guy who turned Dubai from just sand and sun to a most tourist, most visited place. Sheikh Mohammed Al Maktoum bin Rashid.
With the help of Nigeria.
How is the help of Nigeria?
I don't know.
Alright, so learn life lessons and principles we can adopt to achieve our dreams. To gain insights and wisdom in making decisions, you learn from people's mistakes. In pleasant and unpleasant situations, to be inspired. I'm telling you, I read that book, My Vision, by Sheikh Mohammed bin Rashid Al Maktoum. And I said to myself, I won't jump the queue. I was going to buy four, and everybody was, refusing to stay. Most people will refuse to stay on the normal queue and go to the other exit gates and just give the guy the certain cash, and he will open the gate and allow you to enter. But that day I was reading that book. I said I'm still on the queue. I will wait in line. Something about the book shifted my mindset. So that's the point about all these things. Somebody tap you, say, why is she sleeping? First female African World Trade Organization, EG. Many of you know her. What's her name?
That's what
I think they watch this video of her.
Dr. Ngozi Okonjo-Iweala set 2 records as the first African and a woman to hold the position of the Director General at the World Trade Organization. Here are some key things to know about the new WTO DG. Dr. Ngozi Okonjo-Iweala was born in 1954 in southern Nigeria. She graduated from Harvard and earned a PhD from the Massachusetts Institute of Technology. She's married with 4 children. She said,
it's impressive. There's no way. That's cool. It's almost impossible for a female or a lady to watch this lady's CV and not be inspired. You get what I mean? First of all, the way she started, went to Harvard. It's not. And then from Harvard went to MIT. Alright, so it will shift your mind to aspire for something greater. There's nothing wrong going to the University of Abuja if that's where you want to start. But the only thing that you must not rob yourself of is to have the mindset of the best. I usually would tell people this. Everybody, not all fingers are equal. Everybody's from different economic status or financial capacity. Some people have the resources to go to a very expensive school. Some don't. Do not worry. The most thing you must give yourself is that you must know what is the best, even if you cannot go there or afford it. So for example, you might not be able to go to all the most expensive, the most beautiful restaurants in Abuja, but at least know they exist. Just in case somebody says, I'd like to take you somewhere, you will not say, because that's all you know. At least you know the 9th floor of transport. Do you understand what I mean? Know what is the best. What?
Like when you said yeah, all of them like come back.
You look at your background.
Happy to hear you. They sell very nice, sumptuous amala, and they make it. It's somewhere, it's like a local place. White people go there.
Exactly.
I'm telling you, it's local, but people love that woman's food. It's like she puts something inside. I'm not sure, I'm joking. But her food is so delicious. Then you see white people staying online. The plate is even local. It's not like normal. It's like this stainless plates. Have you been there before? I've been there not just once. I've been there one and twice or twice. The food is really good. Big bakery. If you've never been there, try it. But what am I saying? My point is, at least apart from that, you know other posh or much more posh restaurants. So just go to the catalog or go online and check, or just feed your mind with what is the best that will ever feed, and then start from there. If you cannot afford that place, then start going there. For example, you want to study, data analyst or cyber security. Your first search is what is the best university for cyber security in the world. Then look at the criteria. Then ask yourself a realistic question: can I meet this criteria? Can I pay the tuition fee? If you can't, what is the next? Just in case one random man who comes to your house who has $50 million to spend and doesn't know where to spend it, and asks you, what would you like to study? And where would you like to study? Because you have that mindset, you will tell him that place. And you never can know. You never can tell. You can just say, that's fine, it's done, sealed. Do you understand what I mean? Alright, you practice these things. I'm telling you, one day you want to write a check of $1 billion to Mr. T. And thank you for Alright, so you can read my write-up things about Dr. Okonjo. What about her do you find inspiring? What attributes would you say has helped her achieve the level of success? So sometimes people have to go through certain things that they might not capture in their story, but when you research about them, you begin to see some of the audios. Sometimes you might be quick to assume they had everything going on. That's why you were able to go to Harvard, MIT. For example, there's a student in your school 2 sets ago. He got a full scholarship to his school in Washington, D.C., Howard University. Same school the Black Panther guy went to. Who's the Black Panther guy? Same school. So he went to that school and he studied electrical engineering. And his parents are not paying a dime. Full scholarship. Clear scholarship. Happened, yes. What? What do you mean? Okay, it's not passing. But what am I saying? At least he has the vision to go to a prominent university. But the capacity or the financial power, it was not there. But at least he did his best by getting good scores. Got a good score in SAT, good score in his, in his WAEC. I don't know what his WAEC result was, and his JAM. And because of that, the school found it impressive and said, "We would like to give you full scholarship." Sorry. Don't worry, come over. What?
I thought you were retired and said that we should pick me.
So this is what we're saying. I'll leave us with a quote from Dr. Ngozi. Investing in women is smart economics. Investing in girls, catching them upstream is even smarter economics. No way would you think about a great woman in Nigeria without mentioning Dr. Ngozi Okonjo-Iweala. How did Henry Ford, before we come next week, how did Henry Ford transform the lives of America? What are the attributes that contributed to the level of success of Henry Ford? What life lessons are embedded in Ford's life story? What's your favorite quote from Henry Ford? What did Henry Ford do? Henry Ford made it class affordable.
He made them affordable.
Get it? Is it not affordable?
I don't think
I'll start to play. Any question? Of course not.
No.
And do you know the weird thing? I'll show you next week, not today.
No,
I feel long time.
next
No, because I'm frustrated from Ford. But back then, not everyone could afford and afford a vehicle.
How much was it?
At that point, it was only the aristocrat class that could afford a vehicle. Only the cream, only the lights. but he now reduced the price. He found out how to make it, in miles, in a cheaper way, and such as any, average American could buy a car. Cars are not supposed to be a luxury. It's only here. Almost everybody wants a car in America. It's not supposed to be a status thing. It's just a means for transportation. It's not. Well, now it's just because the economy is still wobbly. Any question? Even keke is expensive.
Yes.
Keke is about 3 million. I'm not sure. But I heard someone say keke is about 3 million. I will stop getting any question. Thank you very much. We see you next week.